everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a products that I regret buying / product fails video because I like to be positive about products as much as I can, but some of these just, they're not great. And I think it's important to tell you all that too, so that you don't go out and buy it yourself and waste money. So I'll start with face stuff. In fact, all of this is pretty much stuff that goes on your face because, you know, that's where makeup goes. The first product I'm going to talk about is a product that I really used to love. This is the YSL Blur Primer. I used to really love this and I'd use it all the time, and it is very beautiful. It comes in this glass packaging with little gold flecks in it, and it does make your skin just really smooth. Feels like it has some type of silicone in there probably, but I mean, my hand feels so smooth. It really does give it a nice finish, and it makes my makeup apply beautifully. But I find throughout the day that it makes my makeup kind of melt off my face. And I mean, I would say that I have oily skin, but I'd say maybe more oily combination. So it's not even the worst type of oil skin, and it still didn't work. So maybe this is good for people with dry skin, but I found out that while it applies very nicely, it is not good for long-lasting makeup. Next here, I'll talk about this Milani Cream to Powder Makeup. So I really like, again, this is one of those products that is nice when it applies. I feel like it gives this really nice finish. It's definitely this creamy texture, and then when you apply it to your skin, it kind of turns into this powder like finish. I wouldn't say it turns completely to a powder, so that's probably not the most true, but it does give you this really nice kind of flawless finish with light coverage. However, again, much like the YSL primer, the longer I wear it, I find that my makeup, it like almost turns back into a cream and it becomes really oily again. So I love the idea. I love how easy it is to apply, and it's just not a long-lasting product. The next two products that I'm going to show are going to be two kind of highlighting palettes or just highlighters. This first one is by Cargo HD. So I actually got a Cargo HD highlighter in one of my beauty subscription boxes a couple months ago, and it ended up shattering when I was at the gym, and I was really upset because the highlighter itself was really beautiful. So when I went to go buy another one, I thought, oh, well, I'll just go and I'll get one of the palettes. They were little, it was on sale, which I should have known maybe why it was on sale. But this is it. I just dropped it in the bathroom, so it like also doesn't look that great. But it comes with this kind of darker shade, which I can't tell if it's supposed to be a darker highlighter or if this is meant to be more of a contour kit, because they called it a highlighting kit, but then they just added in this like powdery, like nude color, which is weird. Not really part of a highlighting kit. And then they have a kind of white highlight and a gold highlight. These are just really powdery, and I think why I'm so upset with this palette, I mean, they're not horrible, but they really don't give you that highlight feeling. Overall, they just seem really powdery to me. They don't blend into the skin as well, and it definitely isn't as nice as the bigger Cargo HD highlighter. So I'm just not all around impressed with this palette at all. Like, just at all. Thank God it was on sale. My next highlighter that I'm going to talk about, I actually talked about in my what I got for Christmas. I bought this myself. It was on sale on Tarte.com. So it has really cute packaging. It is this Tarte Goddess Glow highlighter. It was part of their holiday edition, but while I love it has this really big, nice mirror in the front. Can you see Shay in it?
I don't think you're getting it.
But I was hoping that after I wiped off kind of this top layer that it would get better. It was just not, there was no pigment to it. It was really powdery. It was kind of just giving you a slight glitter, but no actual highlight. But even when I took off that top layer, it still has that final effect. Like, it's, I mean, I guess if you want like a really, really natural highlight, you can maybe use this. Sometimes when I use it, I use a damp beauty blender and I'll put it in there, and then I'll try to kind of press it into my face. But I always have to put a highlighter on top of this. So what's really the point of having this if it's not doing what a highlighter should do for you? So I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not a fan of Tarte highlights. I don't even know if you can see that really
a little bit
on the camera. But yeah, I mean, and that was me really digging in and trying to get a lot of pigment on there. So I would just pass. There are a lot of great drugstore highlighters. Don't waste your money on this one. This next highlighter I'm gonna talk about is just one of those highlighters that I feel like is on this whole makeup trend of rainbow that people are talking about. I don't get the colored highlighters. I don't get the blue and the green and the yellow highlighters. I don't think they look good on anyone's skin tone. And I just think it's something that you wear, I don't know, maybe in like some fashion shoot. I just don't think they're realistic, but I thought, hey, I'm gonna try one because everyone's talking about it. And this was the Makeup Revolution London drugstore one. I bought it from Ulta, and I thought, well, you know, at least I'll try it. It had good reviews, and it's just, I mean, it's cute. It comes in heart packaging, kind of like the Too Faced, and it looks like this. I mean, it looks better when you first get it, and they're all separate. But then you're supposed to like mix them together and put it on the back of your hand. And first, it just looks gray. Like, it just looks like dust. Like, I just got, like, you know, when like you go up to your dresser and you haven't dusted in a while and you like move it with your hand and you get that, like, that's kind of what it looks like, except for with a little glitter. I mean, I wish my dust looked like this, but come on. So anyway, but when I put it on, like, I don't know, it has this kind of futuristic sheen to it, I guess, like this silver. Maybe it would be pretty as like a eyeshadow, but who wants gray highlighter on their face? I feel like that just makes you look dirty. And I mean, I guess if that's the look you're going for, go for it. I can't judge. Yes, I can. Don't do it. Next, we'll move on to the eyes. So I have a couple of products here, and I'm trying with this whole video to do some drugstore ones as well as some high-end ones, just to give a mix of really realizing all type of products can have their fails. So this next one, they actually had pretty decent reviews on Ulta again. It is by Catrice. It's their liquid metal eyeshadows, and I got 2 of them. They were extremely cheap. I think maybe like under $3 or something like that. And I got them in Under Treasure and Look Me in the Ice. And I thought when they first came, they looked really cute. They kind of have this weird wave on them that makes it look like they were deformed, but I guess that's just how they made them look. And it makes it look almost like it's gonna be this cream that you can go into. It's not. It's just this powder. And I tried it with my finger, and then I tried it with a brush, and then I tried it with a wetted brush, because I know a lot of metallic shadows need that. But like when I put it on, it's so patchy. And the thing is, I think it could be really pretty. The best option I did have is when I wet the brush and like packed it onto my eyelid, but it was still so powdery. I mean, it was still falling all over the place under my eyes. And I don't know, it has like a nice sheen, but it's still see-through, and it has those patches. I just don't think it's worth it. I'd much rather spend the extra money and go in and get some of those like Stila eyeshadows, or even the Morphe palettes have better metallics than this. But like, oh, and this brown just is not, like, that's so plain. I feel like these are supposed to be this, I mean, they're called, first of all, they're called liquid metal. Nothing liquid about this formula, so that's false. And then metal, you think is just gonna be this really metallic look. It's gonna be thick, it's gonna be pigmented, and these are nothing, none of the above, absolutely zero. So I wouldn't recommend buying these, even though they are cheap. Just spring a little more money and get a Morphe palette, and it's probably gonna save you money in the long run anyway. Next product I'm going to talk about is a more expensive product. This little guy is it's a glazing eye gloss from Butter London. And they had really great reviews again online. It's $24 for one of these. And I was like, you know what? I'm just really into this glitter trend. I'm gonna try it, see if it has anything like the Stila liquid glitters. And so it comes with this little case on top, or not case, but protector. Then you take that off, and it has this really jelly-like product on the inside. This is a unicorn, by the way, in case you were wondering. And I almost bought 2, and I'm really glad I didn't. Because, I mean, the jelly is a weird texture to begin with, and when you put it on top of your eye, it feels really oily. And it does dry down, but I find when it dries down, it just dries down and like falls off, or it creases and it cracks. It's not a good product. You can barely see it still. I mean, there's glitter there, but it's nothing like the Stila glitters. I do like that it's a little more flat, not quite as chunky. But the thing is, I was showing Shay these products before I came on camera, and by the time that I had sat down to actually start filming, it was already off my hand, and that was maybe 15 minutes. I mean, it's just not worth it, especially for $24. I don't understand how people are rating these well. And I tried it by itself on my eyes. I tried it with an eyeshadow below it on my eyes. Overall, just not worth it. I think it's a really pretty glitter for the couple of 15 minutes that you put it on your hand. That's about it. All right, so I have two more products that are kind of eyeshadow-ish related. This one is by Stila. It is one of her Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows, which I love. They are one of my favorite products right now. But I tried out one of the colored ones. This is Into the Blue, and it's not that it's an ugly shade by any means. I just find that, well, it looks pretty on the back of my hand. When you put it on your eye where, you know, you get the creases more, it doesn't stand out. It looks pretty blah, which is unfortunate because, I mean, all of these formulas have been so beautiful. And again, like if you look up close on this, I mean, the eyeshadow itself has this really pretty undertone glitter. I thought it would be beautiful on eyes, but every time I try to put it on the eyes, I just have to pack it really thick. It definitely ends up being see-through. It kind of smooths out weird, and it just doesn't look good. And I don't know if it's because of maybe it doesn't work with my skin tone or what it is, but I usually really do like purple shades on me, and this kind of purple blue is just, it's not working. I would definitely recommend, if you're gonna try one of her products, try one of the more gold ones or the ones that are a little more glittery without as much pigment in them. Otherwise, if you guys have been trying this and it's been working for you, comment below and let me know, because with any of these products, it's obviously my opinion, but I'm always curious to hear if it actually works really well for other people, maybe with different skin tones or skin types, and if it's just me or if the product's actually just. This next product I got again in a beauty box. This is the DLX eyeshadow crayon. No idea how much this is supposed to be. I just don't like it. Overall, I mean, if I put it on the back of my hand, it comes off very nicely. But if I put it on my eyes, it doesn't work well unless there's a hard surface you're putting it on. I feel like it doesn't give any pigment on my eyes. I've tried to use it as like not an under eye, but like a lower waterline color to try to brighten up my eyes. Doesn't go on well, doesn't stay on well, smears all around. Again, just another eyeshadow product that does not stay on, which Lord knows we all need products that stay on, especially when you have a job that lasts more than 15 minutes, which, like, good for you if you don't. So these next products are mascaras, and the reason I have 3 out here, only 2 of them are products that I regret buying or that I just think are product fails. And the reason being is this one that is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline, I love. I use this all the time. It's one of my favorite products, and so I thought I would try the other Lash Sensational products by Maybelline, and they just sucked. They weren't good. I didn't appreciate them. I don't know. This one is the Curvitude, which sounded great. It has this weird kind of twisty brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I don't know, it looks cool. It looks like maybe you can have this like really nice kind of weird way to get into your lashes, but it's so clumpy. It is so clumpy. It does not separate your lashes at all. It's kind of like it just picks up the product and like slaps it onto your lashes. It's really gross. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know if it's the formula or if it is the brush. I'm thinking it's more the formula. No, I think it's the brush. At the end of the day, like the bristles on it are weird. It's really flexible, but almost like too flexible, where my lashes, however big they are now, just like move more than, or are stronger than these, and so this bends. I don't know what it is, but something about this product is just an extreme fail, and I definitely wouldn't recommend it. And then the other one here is the Maybelline, the Big Colossal Big Shot. So this one is in similar packaging as those. This one has more of a brush instead of the plastic type of mascara brush to it. This has more of the bristles. And again, it's so clumpy. And you can see it when you look on the brush. It just clumps the brush together as well. I don't like it. I love voluminous lashes, and I'm all about having those kind of thicker mascaras that can clump together, but you can work them out. These brushes on these last two items, they just do not help you actually brush it out. I think if these products had different brushes, it'd be possible that they'd actually look really good, but with whatever combination it is, these are both absolute fails. All right, we're almost there. Two more products, two more. So this one I'm really upset about, actually. This is the Bad Girl Bang Benefit Lashes. It's a brand new one, and I love how it looks on my lashes, guys. I mean, it has made my lashes look so good, especially with them being a lot longer now. It really splits them out and makes them look beautiful. But my roommate has pointed out the last couple of days that I've been wearing this, that at the end of the day, I have those dots at the top of my eyes where like the mascara has clung on to my eyelids. And I've really never had that issue before. Like here or there maybe, but I rarely get that. And this is the only thing I've really been changing in my routine. So I think this would be the only thing that would be making my mascara actually leak onto my eyes. Obviously, if it's mascara on my eyes, that's probably the issue. I was wondering if it was maybe some type of primer that I was using, but again, the primer I'm using is the same primer I've been using for a long time, and I haven't been having that issue. So I'm upset because the brush is really nice. It's flexible, but not too flexible. The formula is beautiful in how it looks on my lashes. But if it's gonna make it look like I have black eye on top of my eyes, then like, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I hope that if that is an issue and it's not an issue with my primer, again, if you guys have been using this and that's not happening for you guys, let me know, and maybe I'll still try to give it another chance with a different type of primer underneath. I'm not sure. But let me know, because I'd really love to love this product, but I don't, and that's sad. Final one. So the final one we're gonna do here is an exfoliant. It's by Kate Somerville. It says, see and feel instant results in just 2 minutes. I got it in, I believe, a FabFitFun box or something like that. It's weird. When it applies, it's weird. It looks really gross, actually, when I do that. I'm just like, I'm not a fan of the smell. When it's on my face, it just started burning. I mean, like the instant I put it on my face, it was just this burn, and it didn't do anything. It's not like I felt like I had a big breakout when I finished washing my face, but it didn't look better. It still hurt from burning, and it smelled bad. So it's just lose, 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 and it's expensive. So 4 loses. So this is definitely a product I wouldn't recommend buying. I don't know if it's meant for a different type of skin or something like that, but it did not work for me at all, and I do not have the most sensitive skin, so I don't know what's in this product, but I don't recommend it. So I decided at the end of this I was going to keep this little gel glitter on from Butter London, and it is looking really good on the back of my hand still. I don't know, I think I might give it another try. Of all these products, I think it's probably the only one that I'm going to give another try to. Just because, well, no, I feel like these are the two that I'll maybe give another try. The Butter London, because it does look really pretty on the back of my hand. Every time I've used it, it's creased, so I'm gonna try to see if there's something else I can do with it to make it not crease, and I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll follow up on my Instagram channel or something like that. And then I am gonna try this Bad Girl Bang Mascara by Benefit probably another time. I love how it looks on my lashes, and I don't want to give up on it yet. So I'm gonna try a couple of things and we'll see if that works. If not, then these two will. If it doesn't work, then these 2 products definitely will go in my fails. But of everything, they're the only 2 I will try again. So please comment down below. Let me know if any of these products you've tried and you agree with me that they suck. Or let me know if you disagree and these are one of your favorites, and let me know why. I'd be very interested in knowing, who these products worked for, because they definitely didn't work for me. So thank you so much. I hope you guys check my other videos out wherever they're linked around here. Definitely check out my social media. My Instagram handle should be up there somewhere. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.